Hey guys, today's video is going to be a little different. Where I'm located, I am where all the people that live on the coast are evacuating to from Hurricane Florence. Little disclaimer before I get started, yes, this is about Hurricane Magic, but no, you should not run out in the middle of a hurricane and do witchcraft. That's not something you should do. This is more of a idea of how to practice storm magic by collecting water from it in a safe manner, or if you live away from the coast and you get the outside showers and windstorms of a hurricane, for you to use storm magic in that way. This is in no way saying go outside during a hurricane and conjure something. No. When practicing storm magic, you should keep your safety at your main priority. Lightning, don't go outside. Rain, if you go outside when it's raining, just try not to get a cold, just try to keep yourself safe. But in this video, I'm going to cover some of the intentions, spell work, activities, and other types of things, along with some spells and curses and that type of thing that I have found online that I'm going to share with you. Some of the intentions of Hurricane Magic can be overwhelming struggles, chaos, unexpressed emotions, rapid change, making it through hard times, and increasing power. So if you are to collect storm water from a hurricane, or possibly a branch or tree limb that was broken due to the harsh winds, or some type of destruction, you could use those in a spell for those types of intentions. For spells, hurricane materials can be used and are mostly used for curses. However, some can be used for protection. You can make warding water, which I will give an example at the end of the video. I found a recipe for warding water online. Protection magic regarding hurricanes would keeping you safe from harm and safe from chaos. Curses using hurricanes would make terrible situations for others, bring chaos into their lives, that type of thing, to be destructive towards others. Different activities that you can do during a hurricane are meditation, divination, and drawing energy. In the case of meditation, you could release your negative energy into the storm and let the storm take it away. In the case of divination, you can interpret the way that the rain is flowing, the way that the wind howls, and that type of thing. I also have an article that I'm going to read to you that I found online about storm scrying. In the case of drawing energy from a hurricane, you can recharge yourself and empower yourself. If you are collecting water from a rainstorm, different things affect the metaphysical properties of that water, such as the day of the week, the time of the day that you collect it, or the time of the day that it rained, phases of the moon. If you want a video on that, I could totally make a video on that another time. Other things that affect it, if you are to gather the hurricane water from a tree or a creek or a river or that type of thing, that also affects how the metaphysical properties are made. I don't know. Different storms have different metaphysical properties and different intentions and that type of thing. So just because you watch this video on hurricanes doesn't mean that you have the same type of intentions and information for a tornado or an earthquake, because those are totally different natural disasters and different intentions and different energies. Now we're in the part of the video where I'm going to share the information that I found online, like certain spells and divination. Okay, the trees are like really shaking. I'm going to show this to you because it's kind of spooky. well, they stopped shaking this bad. The first one I'm going to share with you is a hurricane curse. I'm going to leave a link to all of these down below. So this hurricane curse, the ingredients you'll need is rainwater, preferably collected from a thunderstorm, bits of glass, wood, gravel, any unpleasant debris you want flung around your target, blood, spit, or any other personal tidbits you want to add in order to give the curse a little bit extra oomph. A picture or something belonging to your target that you can burn, a jar or a bottle, a gray, white, or black candle, a lighter, or matches. Here's the instructions. Add the water, sharp, pointy things, and personal tidbits to the bottle or jar. Burn the photo/object that pertains to your target. Add the ashes to the jar or bottle, then seal that sucker up with the wax from the candle that you've chosen. Then shake it. Shake the F out of it. Use any storm-related thought forms or incantations you want to further express your intent. Visualizing the contents of the curse breaking down in your target is especially effective. Store the curse somewhere within reach and give it a shake whenever you want to reinforce the spell. To break the spell, break the seal on the jar or bottle, smash it, and throw it in the trash. In our case, you could use the water that you collected from the hurricane, or you can use the materials that you gathered after a hurricane as the bits to shake around your target. This next one is the ward water that I talked about. Ingredients: storm water, thyme, rosemary, sage, sandalwood, and salt. Instructions: put the solution into a dish and microwave it until hot. Take a brush, dip it into the water, and brush along the frames of your doors and windows. Once that is done, take the brush, dip it into the water, then flick the water into every corner of the room. Repeat the process with as many rooms as needed to be cleansed. Then there's a reply saying you could easily use a small spray bottle to disperse the mixture around your home. I also found an article on how to capture a storm, so I'm going to talk to you about this one. This is one of the more common ways to catch a storm, by binding it in string or rope. The string was soaked in rain from the cyclone and then tightly braided to bind the storm with the knots. I also used a crow feather within the binding rope. The rain is now not severe as it was before, and the wind is minimal. This way the cyclone can be released from its binding at a more opportune time by undoing the braid/knots. This last one is a storm scrying article that I told you about. Storm scrying is a type of divination in which a practitioner observes movement in storm clouds formation over a weather radar to find shapes, symbols, or figures, and uses them to assume or to predict specific messages or outcome. Before opening up whatever application you'll be used to scry, focus on general area of advice you wish to seek guidance upon. For example, if you're going through a difficult time in your friendship, think of a general friendship area of your life. Now, there are a few different ways you can perform the actual activity of scrying. Close your eyes and focus on the area of guidance. Scroll the screen and click/double tap a random location. Work with whatever clouds and storms may be in the surrounding area. Another option is to scry using the local weather for the state, province, city, or county that you live in. If you are scrying to find an answer that involves another person, try using the weather and their location as well. Another way is to categorize the radar map into different sectors that represent different areas in your life, different types of questions. You could separate them into areas for love, wealth, fortune, health, opportunity, work, personal life, relationships, friendships, practices, etc. Whatever storms happen to be in each sector, whenever you scry, or what you have to work on for the guidance that you seek in a particular area. So that's all I got for you today in this video. I hope you enjoyed. By the time I upload this, hopefully Florence will have already passed over and everyone that was involved is as in good a shape as they could have been. I wish everyone the safety that they deserve and that they are protected from all natural disasters. Yes, they're natural, but they're still really upsetting to all of us. If you are in that situation or you have a loved one that's in that situation, I send the best wishes to you. If you enjoyed this video and you found it informative, please leave a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe. As always, have a great day.